back with another episode of the Thinking Movement. I'm joined by my co-host here, Robbie the Bada Agarwal.
How you doing?
How's it been, sir?
It's been great.
How's it been? How have you been with your life, with this and that?
Everything's going according to plan right now.
Yeah?
Staying busy as usual.
Good, cool. I like to hear that. So, today we're going to be, we're talking about a big topic. That topic is happiness. Happiness. The biggest, the most important word around here, folks. The most important word around here. Well, how would you explain this point, Robbie?
Well, I think happiness is extremely vague,
Yeah.
I would say. So let's look at people our age group, 5 years younger,
Yes.
5 years older. What is happiness? Well, happiness, one, has to come from within. And I think off the bat, people compare themselves to be happy.
Yeah.
And that's why they're unhappy. That's why everyone's fucking depressed these days.
Yeah.
Everyone's has anxiety because all they're doing is comparing. They're comparing themselves to what they see on social media.
I agree for sure. Yeah, definitely happiness could be brought from within. Also, happiness is also if you enjoy what you're doing every single day, I would say.
Yes.
I find days I'm doing what I like, I'd be more happy than days I'm doing something I don't like, which makes sense, right? But I feel like it has to do with liking what you're doing. Happiness.
At the end of the day, yes, that's exactly what it is. And we see the point many times is would you rather get $100,000 a year doing something you hate or take $50,000 a year doing something you love?
Yeah.
So we often see that example. And yeah, at the end of the day, you need to enjoy what you do.
Oh,
but
for
let's
sure.
go back to breaking this word happiness down and going back to comparing anxiety and what the false perception of happiness is. The false perception is that people look for happiness via social media. What I mean by that is people aren't happy with themselves.
Yeah.
Whether that is subconsciously they're a disappointment to everybody they love, or subconsciously, or even just straight up they know that they're nobodies.
Yeah.
So they look for happiness outside of themselves. They go to social media. They post bikini pictures. They do this, they do that. They post whatever they can on social media to acquire likes.
Oh yeah.
And that's false perception of happiness.
Yeah.
They think, oh, this is making me feel better.
I know.
People are liking me.
It's like cocaine to them. The
Yeah.
likes are like cocaine to them. It's like a drug. They fucking need it.
And that's that false perception of happiness that people are looking for on Instagram, on Facebook. They want strangers' approval.
Oh yeah, it's fucked up. They see one comment saying you're ugly or you're this, you're that. One negative comment, they're deleting that picture. They're fucking vaulting everything. That's it.
Yes.
I would definitely want to talk about the fact that everyone's on a different path. I say this has to do a lot about happiness because like you got to keep in mind that everyone's like on their own route in life. Like everyone's doing things differently. Like not everyone has the exact same path that you're on, right? So I think that's definitely important to take into account when you're trying to become happy. Like I would say that being patient is a big thing to do with happiness, right? Because if you just gotta be patient, it takes time to find out who you really are.
Yeah, I completely agree with what you're saying. I think everybody is on their own path, 100%. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
No questions asked about that. And where the false perception of happiness there is that people, let's say my age, I'm 22.
Yeah.
I see a 22-year-old opening their own business, doing this, doing that, doing this. I'm thinking, oh wow, they're doing so much. I'm doing nothing. Yeah. And then you get sad, you get unfulfilled, and you get jealous. Yeah. But everyone's on their own path.
Exactly.
That person, who knows what that person's going to do? I could do something in 20 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Everyone's on their own path, and different times, different opportunities.
Yeah.
But I would say you work, like you get what you work for.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I would say like patience is the ultimate variable to happiness. I would say just because like you don't really know, you have to be patient. You have to like kind of wait in life to see what you want, like this and that. Like maybe you start fucking 3 businesses within the next 10 years, but maybe you hate all those businesses. Maybe you don't have a passion for that, right? So maybe the 4th business is the one that you're really passionate about. So I would say it's just a lot of patience.
It's patience. It's also consistency.
Yeah.
It's not comparing yourself in terms of success, but you can compare yourself in terms of how can I be better?
Yeah,
Use it as self-constructive criticism. But you can't compare yourself to somebody else who may be the same age, who's on a completely different career path,
Yeah.
who has gone to school or not gone to school.
Yeah,
It's two different paths.
no, a total different thing. I would say like you should compare yourself to someone you aspire to be, and you could like learn from them. Like, what am I doing that? Like, say for example, like I'm comparing myself to Gary Vaynerchuk, for example, right? I would say maybe I'm not putting in the 16-hour days that he's putting in. So you compare yourself in that way.
Constructive criticism, to guide yourself to where you want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say that's definitely beneficial. I would say don't get discouraged that you're not where you want to be, but at the same time, get a move on.
Yeah, exactly.
The only person responsible for your happiness and yourself and your success is yourself.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, either you do it or you don't complain about it. But either way, it's on you, and nobody cares. Nobody cares if you die tomorrow. Nobody cares if you become successful.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Exactly. And think about like when someone like this is another thing too to keep in mind. Like no one cares about your life that much. Like no one cares about your life as much as you think. Like say for example you post a story or you post like an Instagram picture and like you're so nervous about it and you're so like anxious. What are people gonna think? What are people gonna think? People are fucking scrolling through that shit for 1 second and then fucking never looking at it again.
Well, you know why
no one gives a fuck.
Well, you know why they're so anxious?
Why?
Is because they're self-conscious. But the deeper reason behind that is they're not happy with themselves.
Exactly.
So they're going out to find happiness, and they want people to like, and they want people to respond and comment. People are so used to getting here, good job, you're beautiful, amazing job.
Yeah.
That when they hear some criticism, they're done. They break down. They quit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another big thing to it, I think.
When I was competing at a certain level with a team with a lot of mentors, people that were 40 years older than me, acting as a mentor, every day was get better. Yeah. Get better. Once in a while there'd be a positive comment, but every day was get better. And I said yes. So
constructive criticism to motivate yourself, right?
But it's close to the mindset.
Yeah,
it's were you babied your whole life where you get criticism and you're done?
Yeah.
Or were you raised with independence and self-awareness that you can take the criticism and understand where it's coming from and use it to motivate you or take the next step.
Fucking happiness is all about like other people's opinion. Like if you don't care about other people's opinions, then like you're on the right track for happiness, I would say.
I think that's very important.
Like that's like the most important thing. Like you won't be happy at all in life if you're that worried about other people's opinions. Like it's just like impossible. Like if you care about what every single person thinks of you, like what every single person is like, that you won't be able to be happy like that.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
And I think no matter who you are, at one point in your life, you worry about being cool. And
everyone has those fucking high school days.
Trying to impress. But once you forget about that, once that high school hype, right, the popularity contest, that shit's done with, you feel more at ease. You feel like you're not trying to impress everybody. You're not trying to be the coolest guy. You're just doing you. And you find a few friends that get along with you as well, and those end up being your better friends, and you go from there.
Exactly. It's fucked, bro. These fucking kids, eh? All so self-conscious. Like, but it's more so girls though that fall into that.
It's 100%.
It's more so girls. Like, if you're going on like Instagram and this and that social media, you'll see girls that like they're really, really trying to impress people. Like, guys are more like laid back about it. Like, guys care less about people's opinions, but it's more so the girls that are like all fucking think they're all getting judged and shit, but like really no one gives a fuck. And in the long term, like, will that one fucking picture really like matter in the long term? Like, think about 10 years from now. Will you still be thinking about that one picture you posted or that one person that made fun of you? Like, you won't fucking think about that shit.
No, and just quickly going towards that point, it's really funny that you'll see these girls posting half-naked pictures of themselves to get others' approval.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they have their own issues, but they do it to get approval and likes and love. But then you see them in person and like they're mouse, like they can't fucking talk, like they don't know how to talk.
Exactly.
Like they're
fucking so caught up with that shit.
Yeah, they're just fucked.
Yeah. It also does have to do with like we were somewhat unlucky growing up in this generation. Like, think about like our parents' generation. Like, they were like laughing like when they were kids. Like, they would fucking meet up at the park, and there was no gossip or anything. There was no texting behind people's backs and shit. Like, they would just meet up at the park, hang out, have a good time, fucking this and that. Like, it was definitely a lot easier for our parents to be living in their time, right? Without social media, without phones, and without
But, like,
technology. But
Yeah, but how can you use that as like a blaming tool in a sense? Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy with when I was.
yeah, no, obviously. I'm just saying, like, there were definitely a lot of less self-conscious people back then than there fucking
You're right.
are now.
There
Like,
was definitely a lot less social issues.
there were just
in
more,
terms
the
of-
more so happy people. Like, within the last, like, fucking, 20 years, 15 years, happiness is definitely on a fucking down low.
And let's go back to the underlying root
Yeah.
of, okay, you're saying happiness is gone down from 20 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
What is the underlying root of why everybody's so unfucking happy these days?
It's because I think there's more negativity in the system, like a lot of fucking, with social media is a big one, I would say. That's a big, like, if most girls are very, very self-conscious with their social media. So I would say that's like the biggest one out of anything that I could think of. Like right off the top of my head, I would say, yeah, social media that's why. Just there were more organic relationships, right? When our parents were kids, they were actually going up to people and talking to them and introducing themselves, not fucking over Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then like these people are they're texting people over Snapchat, and then they're meeting each other, and they're all like nervous because maybe he likes me in pictures, and maybe in person I'm not good enough. So that's why more fucking organic relationships. That's why.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
Right.
For me, it's pretty much exactly what I would say.
Yeah.
In terms of everyone just comparing themselves.
Yeah.
Because they're so self-conscious. Because they see all these superstar celebrities, even like that popular girl or guy in high school, 3,000-4,000 followers.
Oh,
they got 600, 800, right? So they're comparing themselves. They're unhappy. And then they reach for artificial happiness via social media, via likes, because they're unhappy with themselves. Their surroundings are unhappy with them.
Yeah.
And that's where we see it.
It's the big shit show.
Yeah, and I guess if you were to sum it up in, I guess, a point or two, you would just say self-conscious.
Self-conscious.
People are just they're jealous.
Yeah.
They're self-conscious.
Yeah.
They're too worried about everybody else.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest one. That's the biggest one, folks. That's it.
You guys gotta be just worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Support your 4 or 5 friends that you should have.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have any more than that. And live your life.
Yeah.
And do what you want. Don't care what anyone else thinks.
Yeah. You also gotta remember, like, there are only a few fucking opinions that actually matter. Like, yeah, if you're going to a fucking job interview, and that you should care about what your fucking employer thinks of you.
Yes.
That's an important thing to think about.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta remember, like, whose opinions actually fucking matter and whose don't. Like, some random fuck who goes to school with you, like, those opinions don't matter. But yeah, like I said, like, your employer, or like your mentor, or someone that you look up to, like, yeah, their opinions matter.
Anybody that's above your level, I would say value your opinion.
Yeah.
If you think, or if you believe you have that lion mentality, you're a lion.
Yeah.
Why are you comparing yourself to sheep?
Exactly.
You're a lion, you're doing business, you're upgrading, you're going to university, you have a few side jobs.
Exactly.
Why are you comparing yourself to somebody who has a sheep mentality, who's on Instagram posting their vacations, posting their life, posting their chains, posting all their money and their new clothing? Why would that be in comparison at all?
Oh no, exactly. And you know
that's 2 different mindsets.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know what else too? Like, any girl who fucking has 2,000 followers or 1,500 followers or other fuck cases, you don't fucking know 2,000 people. So why should their opinion, like, Instagram followers versus like real followers in real life, like people who you actually know, is a whole different story. Like, that's another reason why people are unhappy, because they're posting pictures and the audience is of the 2,000s and 1,500s and 1,000s or even 500s, for example. But 500, you don't really know 500 people in real life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why social media is like another reason why it's fucked, is because these girls are posting pictures where the audience is like way bigger than they really are in real life.
They think they're
there's more people. Yeah, no, I just mean like the audience online is like way larger than like the real life audience, like real life people that they know.
Of course.
Like, think about it. No girl, like my little sister, she's like fucking 4 years younger than me. She has 2,500 followers on Instagram. Like, you don't fucking know 2,500 kids. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not relevant.
Like, it's not relevant.
It's
like,
100%.
You don't know fucking that many people. Like, I don't know how, like, followers is a whole different story than people who you really know in real life, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm... You know what I'm saying?
So
though?
then,
Like it's fucking.
I understand, but
a lot of people that don't matter to you that you act as if they matter.
100%. They're all relevant, and then you try to put on a show to get the love from these 2,500 people that you're accepting artificial happiness from because you're unhappy with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would completely agree on that. I think it's just going to get worse.
Oh, it'll get worse. Yeah,
and I would say there's two types of people. It's people that understand this, understand what we're talking about, understand how social media and fishing for likes works, and getting artificial happiness from posting your pictures.
Yeah.
People that understand that, they avoid it. They do what they do, etc. But people that don't understand it, their mind is looped.
Yeah.
They then get diagnosed with anxiety and et cetera, et cetera. It's always in their head, and then they're a sheep, then raising more sheep to follow in the same path.
Exactly. That's what it is. Yeah, like you said, it's only gonna get worse. Like I don't see this getting better. Like obviously, this social media isn't going anywhere.
No, it's just going to keep expanding. If anything, it's going to be more convenient to log on. Before Facebook, boom,
on
a
the
desktop.
Before,
Now everything on your phone.
Yeah, and then before you needed Wi-Fi. Now fucking every single kid has data.
It's just going to get there's going to be more AI, more programs, more apps where everything's going to be on a rating system. Everything's going to be at your own account, and you follow and you trend or whatever. So it's people that understand this, people that don't. And those that don't fall into the social media gap and this awareness and fishing and all that.
Yeah, have you ever seen Black Mirror before?
I have.
Yeah, so the one has the rating system. So a quick summary of it. It's like this this Netflix special or whatever. It's like based on like far into the future, right? So future scenarios based on like future technologies and stuff. So this episode in particularly was about like every single person you'd walk by, they'd have like a rating over their head, and their rating was based off of how other people rated them. So if you have an average rating of like 9, 10, that means you're a cool person. But the people that had a rating of like 2 or 3 were the people that like everyone stayed away from.
Yeah, either because maybe they're scummy, maybe they're like an alcoholic. I think the scale was between 1 and 5. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was 1.
I don't remember.
Yeah, okay, we'll say it was 1 and 5.
Yeah.
And the higher your rating was like the more value you are to society, whether that's education or how you perceive yourself or everything. So that was the.
It looks like the world's turning into that fucker.
They actually launched something like that in China.
Really?
About maybe 6 months to a year ago. I did read an article about that.
Which is like that's fucking crazy.
But it's a neat episode actually if you wanna take a look at Netflix, Black Mirror, don't know what it's called.
Ratings is the title of it. So.
Yeah, ratings?
Yeah,
okay.
Rating guy or something.
But to close off this segment, happiness, huge topic right now. To close it off, say people are not as happy.
No,
they're comparing themselves. People are on different paths.
Yeah, I would say more organic relationships. That's what I'd say. More meeting people in person than over the internet. I would say everyone's different. Everyone has their own ways of happiness, but like I know for me, like I'm happiest when I'm like talking to people in person and meeting people in person. Like I like that. Like I'm good with like making relationships and shit. Like for me, that's what would make me happy.
I agree, and that just shows off so many more skills.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you always talk online, you just fish online, and then come in person, then you don't know how to say anything. You're dumb, you can't do anything.
Yeah. Also, like people's opinions don't matter.
People's opinions do not matter. Worry about yourself. Worry about the opinions of your mentors or your very close friends. People that aren't doing as good as you will always be jealous and they'll always be negative towards you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Pretty much wraps it up, folks. You have any
Great. Nope. That was it. Just be aware that people look for artificial happiness from posting pictures to get those likes.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up, folks.
All right.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode. We'll be back with the next one, and like and subscribe for more content. We'll be back with some very interesting guests.
Soon we'll have some guests.
And just keep it rolling day by day, night by night.
All right.
Okay. Have a good one.